Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be reacting to what's the most damage possible in Minecraft 1.16. Let's get started.
What's the most damage you can do in Minecraft? So, Mumbo Jumbo covered this 4 years back, but since then, and especially with the new 1.16 update, we can deal a lot more damage than what he talked about. And
Okay, this might be a little too loud.
Enemies and your friends in this one. And hey, the YouTube wizards let me know that the deadly subscribe monster only has 1 HP left, so hit it with a final strike down below. It's free, and it helps out. So with any good experiment, we gotta get ourselves a control. And in that case, I guess we should talk about snowballs first. I guess for the sake of being thorough, these are an attack, but really, you're never gonna use these if you want to do an assassination job. Because as everyone knows, these deal no actual red damage to your friend. All they're good for is just a few giggles in a winter wonderland. They're not going to be using them for anything serious. Unless you got a blaze farm, in which case, sure, they do actually deal some real damage. But until your friend gets made out of fire, these aren't going to make the list. Because anyone from a Minecraft noob to a pro knows that the real baseline in Minecraft is the unarmed hit, or better known as a punch with a fist. Now, for what it is, it does just fine. It deals 1 point of damage, and if you're a fast clicker, you can get that to add up pretty well. That is, only if they're not wearing armor. Because as soon as they start to put on some kit, you're actually not going to do any damage to that diamond set. And you're better off putting that
also netherite,
such as with a diamond sword.
Maybe so honestly, gold.
Swords, and I'll put their damage numbers up on screen.
Okay, okay.
In case you're curious.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Stone does do more than gold. Yeah, iron would do more than all of them, but it just doesn't make sense.
All of us know that if you're going to make a sword, then really you're going to be spending 2 diamonds and a stick as opposed to anything else. And the reason is that this is a good pick. Even unenchanted, you're getting 7 damage points per hit out of this thing, which is pretty decent.
How about critical hit?
Further. And even with those diamonds, those 2 diamonds into 3 diamonds, then all of a sudden you got a diamond axe, and that's going to be dealing 9 damage per hit. Sure, it does have a slower attack speed than the sword, but if you're only getting 1 hit off anyways, then this is your better pick. It might be a little bit more expensive, but the extra punch that you pack with this is definitely worth your while. But if you're sick of diamond, then you're in luck, because the new update brings with it new materials. And if you look at the change logs for the new update, or you've looked at any videos about 1.16, then you've definitely heard that diamond is now dethroned as the best material in Minecraft. And while it might be tempting to make a snazzy netherite sword ASAP, don't get ahead of yourself. Because you see, with one of these, you're only dealing about 8 damage, making it a half step between a diamond sword and a diamond axe. The real trade secret is that you want to save up your netherite, because just like the diamonds, we're going to do a lot more damage with the axe. This is no joke, because for every hit that we get off with this thing, we're going to be dealing a solid 10 points of damage, which will clear out half of an unarmed person's health bar. And sure, netherite's hard to come by, but if you're going to be making a weapon, then this is what you should be looking at. And obviously, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention enchanting, because it's such a game changer for damage. So for that case, I did reevaluate all these weapons with the maximum damage enchantment, sharpness 5. And while this did make some of the stinkers of that bunch a lot more viable, I was still shocked to see that it's not even worth your while for some of these cases. They're still going to be outclassed. After all, why waste all your time getting the diamonds, netherite, and levels necessary for that, when for all that same effort, you could just brew a Harming 2 potion and get even more damage? I'm being serious, a direct splash of a Harming 2 potion deals 12 damage, which is more than both a Sharpness 5 diamond and netherite sword, and puts it on par with a Sharpness 5 diamond axe. Now, clearly, potions are much more disposable than an actual weapon. But again, if we just have one window of opportunity, this is going to do the trick and be a lot easier to come by than some fully enchanted netherite. Luckily, when we put sharpness 5 on a netherite axe, then it puts it all to rest.
Yep.
13 hit points of damage. And that's even without all the bells and whistles that we can tack on, and we'll get to those later. Because that's right, folks, we haven't even touched on critical hits yet. Because you see,
the critical hits.
Hit with one of these things bumps the damage up from 13 all the way up to 18 hit points of damage.
Okay, that's it for the video. I'm gonna draw a Sans eye.
$5 points of pain, it's definitely 100% worth the time to jump and strike on the downswing. It's easy to be lazy and
no hate, okay?